Hey, what's happening, y'all? What's going on? You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, good. All right, bet. All right, what's happening, y'all? Welcome back to first episode, first live stream on YouTube platform. Uh, what's the word? Sports podcast. You already know I'm Manny.
I'm Sean.
Hey, you already know. Let's welcome. I want you to do me a favor. I need you to comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and press that notification button so you know to get notified when we're gonna be live. Everything, every content. Follow our Instagram, our TikTok, all our social media platforms, so you don't miss a thing. Don't miss
Mhm.
a thing. And I want to thank y'all for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with us and let's talk about it. You know? So um we're gonna talk about is what's going on in the NFL. You know, Sean, go ahead, take it away, bro.
Well, there's a lot of things that's going on in the NFL. First, let's just talk about that Eagles move. Let's talk about Hollywood Brown.
Yeah,
Well, I like the move. I
yeah,
do. I do think that we don't use our third receiver a lot, so I do think he's going to be more of a playmaker rather than somebody that's going to get 1,000 yards for us.
right.
But I think he's going to be able to do good.
Yeah, yeah. I think so too. You know, I think with the addition of Hollywood Brown, it will definitely be the right fit for him as long as the use jobs him right. You know, it's all about how they do it right. Um, I think with the dynamic of AJ Brown and him and Devontae and Dallas Goddard and Saquon, you know, you gotta add him to the picture. They can be a force to be reckoned with, especially and on top of all that, he's a fast receiver, speed fast receiver, so it's gonna help him. He can be that deep threat. You know what I mean? Because I know Jalen does like to throw that deep ball, so that can be a beneficial too. And then also in the running game, I think that when you add Hollywood to the mix, it will create defenses to go back out of the back of the field and will not box Saquon, so they won't, you know, so give Saquon the opportunity to go and rush and yards and do whatever they want. So I think with him adding him to the picture, it's going to be a more dynamic force for the Eagles. Uh,
Now, I do think it's going to be a battle between Darius Cooper and Hollywood Brown. Darius Cooper has earned his spot, and he also shown that he can block something like that. I don't really see Hollywood Brown doing. So we're gonna
yeah,
see what it is.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think Darius Cooper has been balling out since last year. You know, during the preseason. You know, I believe that he has proved himself that he can be that third receiver. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, like I said, we're gonna see. You know, with him and Hollywood Brown, it's gonna be a competition for sure.
Hmm.
You know, definitely. We're gonna um now since we talking about Hollywood Brown, we gotta talk about AJ Brown.
Mm.
Gotta talk about that damn AJ Brown. But yeah, so it's been reported that it's been a recent report that the Rams were interested, you know, aggressively trying to get AJ Brown, I think like a week ago or something like that. And,
Hmm.
and it was reported that they backed out because of the concern about him getting hurt and his history of getting medical history and everything, him getting hurt. And so they think it'd be more harm than good to grab him, and especially with that much money that he has on his contract, is he dependable? You know what I mean? So I think with this new report, I guess with this new news with AJ Brown, um, it definitely takes another step of him kind of getting closer to him actually staying. I mean, what you think about with the recent report?
I think AJ Brown will be traded. AJ
Oh, yeah.
Brown, yeah. AJ Brown don't want to be in Philly. He,
You don't think so, bro?
he doesn't want to be in Philly. I
Nah.
seen somebody say, where there's smoke, there's fire." All of these trade rumors are not coming out of nowhere. Clearly, somebody knows something. AJ is not happy. I don't
Mm,
think. I mean, you can really see that with the connection between him and Hurts. He don't want to be there.
yeah.
Yeah, but with the whole thing with the Rams, I do think that the Rams made that up. I'm not gonna lie. I think
Think so?
sometimes, yeah, when you get to this stage, you say whatever you gotta say just to make sure that you can get the trade trade to be a little bit lower because I don't think anybody wants to give up a first and a second.
Mm. Oh, that's crazy. What's going on? Hi, how you doing, Victor? That's what's up. Nice to see you, man. Go ahead, continue. Talk to us on the live chat. Yeah, my man think he's gonna leave, but I think he's gonna stay, bro. I think he's gonna stay too. Yeah, you're right though. But at the same time, you got to look at what transpired a couple days ago. Well, actually, like 2 days, 3 days ago, with Waddle going to Denver with an exchange of a first, third, and a fourth. So that nothing but increase the price of AJ Brown. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I think them by giving the report, it is gonna raise the eyebrow to different teams. That wants to get him. That's probably aggressive. Try to get him is gonna shake a head like, okay, what they mean by that? I mean, he do get hurt here and there and stuff like that because he is a big physical back and stuff like that. But you know what I mean. I mean, then you got to look at what happened with Max Crosby. I mean, Max Crosby, the man didn't pass the physical. You know what I'm saying? But for his defense, I mean, he just came back from an injury, that was, really, bad and all that. I feel like personally, I feel like the Ravens didn't give him a chance. I think it was something fishy around that time. But here or there, it kind of hindered Max Crosby's market by the Ravens doing that. So ain't nobody's going to give and they're going to give Max Crosby or the Raiders 2 first-round picks after what happened. They most likely probably give a first rounder and that's it. Like I mean, second round, but ain't gonna be no 2 first-rounders. So I think with this report with the Rams, I mean, like I said, anything can happen. Anything can happen. He can leave. He can. You know what I'm saying? He can leave. Anything can happen. But I do think that with this report, it definitely hinders him and it decreases the chances of him getting traded. And but at the same time, Philly got all the power for a world. They got all the power. They got all the leverage because they can do whatever they want with AJ Brown. You know what I
Um,
mean? And you're right though. I feel like that. I feel like, man, I feel like that AJ Brown do want to be in Philly, but like I said before, I feel like that he is kind of tired of the instability of the offense. Always getting the offensive coordinator and stuff like that. I feel like he's tired of the rip around. You know what I'm saying? So, what you think about that, bro? I mean, that's what I think.
all right, hold on. Before we get to that, they did ask, do we think Jalen's going to reach another level this year?
Oh wait, hold up. Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. I mean, what do you think, bro?
I agree. I think he's going to reach another level this year. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot of pieces, and then last year you got to remember that the offensive line was hurt the whole time.
Yeah.
So I think with a healthy offensive line, you add more pieces, a new offensive coordinator. I think everything's going to get into the track. I think Jalen Hurts is going to show why he was once considered a MVP of this league, or
Yeah.
at least a runner up.
Yeah. I think so too. I think this year is gonna be the rising stone for Jalen. I think he's gonna take his game to the next level too. I mean, you got a new offensive coordinator. I mean, he recently told his new offensive coordinator that he was amazing. You know what I mean? That he was really, really amazing. So I mean, only the Eagles know what this new guy is bringing to the table. What they offering, what this new guy is showing to Jalen Hurts, and AJ Brown, and Saquon, and all that. So, yeah, I do believe that they're gonna turn the page. I do believe they're gonna turn the page. What else they got on the chat here? Come on, we want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want to answer every single question you got. What
Yeah,
they
I
trying to
do I do think that AJ should stay. I'm not gonna. I want AJ to stay, but
Right,
I do have a gut feeling that AJ will be going. And like I was telling you behind closed doors,
right.
I'm fully confident in Smitty being the number one. Like I think Smitty can thrive as the number one in his offense, kind of like a Jackson Smith and Jigma.
Mm. Yeah, here we go. It said, I don't think AJ has a choice but to stay, but he's going to definitely leave next year after having a success last year with the Eagles. Uh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I really feel like he's gonna stay at least one more year. At least one more year. And to piggyback what you were saying just now about Devontae Smith, um, I believe he's capable of being that number one pick. We was talking about that closed doors about his potential that he can be that number one wideout. I believe he can. I definitely believe he can. Um, you know, but you gotta replace somebody for that. I don't think that Devontae Smith uh, can be that guy that always like reliable could be all because of his size. You know what I mean? I think AJ Brown with his size and his legitimacy and and everything that he's built to keep the pressure off of him and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? I mean, but I don't. That's not to say that I don't think that Devontae Smith is capable of being that number one because I do believe he can be. But like I said, he's always gets them crazy hits, and he's very skinny, bro. So I mean, I don't really know, but I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't think that he can do it because I believe he can. But yeah. What you say? I just sent you. I'm cracking up. Come on, with the live chat. Come on, I want to hear from you. So I mean, yeah, that's the piggyback to what that's going on.
Yeah, but even going back to the whole thing with the Rams,
Yeah,
like, could you really see the Eagles trading AJ Brown to the Rams? Like seriously? Because
heck,
I can't see it.
heck no, heck
Yeah,
no.
that's why I can't really believe that report. Because why would we give them AJ so they can have AJ and Puka?
Mm-mm.
Because they're not going to trade us Puka. So now they got AJ and Puka and potentially have Devontae Adams too.
But my thing is like, why would they make that up? Why they make that report up? I mean, I feel like that. I mean, they were strongly, aggressively trying to get AJ, but they probably seen something that be like, well, gave him a pause, like, oh, I don't know, hold up, he getting hurt too much. He getting hurt too much. You know what I mean? We gotta check this thing out now. Now, I think it's kind of crap from the Rams because you already know that AJ is like one of the top five wide receivers when he's healthy. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Yeah, or maybe they don't. Um they want to protect who they want to protect because it's Howie Roseman. Because the price that Howie's trying to get to trade away AJ Brown is so high. You know what I mean?
And you're right. The price is high, and I think the Rams said that to make the price lower.
Mm, mm. But I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. You think it's gonna work?
No, I don't think AJ's going to end up getting. I don't know. I don't know if AJ. I think AJ's going to get traded. It's really up in the air.
Yeah.
It's really up in the air. I think we'll know by what's the date? July 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, by July 2nd, we'll know if he's going to get traded or not.
Wait, would you say? Through my eyes, entertainment says the Eagles were talking to the Rams, and it's just an attempt to drive the price up. Yeah, yeah. I feel that too. Yeah, I feel that too.
Mhm.
But I also feel that the trade that happened with Waddle definitely increased the AJ's price up, regardless. So I mean, you know what I mean. So whether it was that conversation or the Waddle trade, I think the Waddle trade brung a lot more like increasing of that time. You know what I'm saying? What is that? For sure, I'm going. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, so yeah, by June 1st, we'll know for
June first.
sure.
Well, no,
We'll know by June 1st.
yeah, we definitely know about June 1st. All right. Yeah, that's what's on the Eagle side. Well, what's else? What's else? What else? What's going on in the NFL? Going on? What's going on?
I kind of like that Justin Fields move. That Justin Fields to the Chiefs, I
Yeah,
like it. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that they're gonna do a lot of things in that offense. I
yeah,
mean, of course Patrick Mahomes is coming back, but it's a lot of things Justin Fields can do.
yeah, yeah. I agree with that too. Um, Yeah, like like I said on on one of on the short videos, if you go look at our short videos, I was saying that Justin Fields that can be a threat. They can be a really dangerous threat with the addition of what they just got with Kenneth Walker, which is a phenomenal running back, Super Bowl MVP. You know what I mean? He's been killing it. And you add him, Justin Fields, probably in trick plays or him be like another wideout or something like that, or you know what I mean? Just like do like read options, and then they got Andy Reid, one of the best, if not the best, but head coaches in the league. So um, yeah, it can be a possible like um nice threat to for the Kansas City Chiefs. What my man said? What do you say, Sean?
Through My Eyes Entertainment said, "How do you feel about Malik Willis going to the Dolphins with them trading Waddle?"
Mm.
I'm gonna be honest. I
Right.
have no idea who's the Dolphins' number one right now. They traded Waddle and
Right.
Tyreek is gone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would assume that the Dolphins is going to become a running team because they already said that their running back is untouchable.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to assume. You're going to be seeing a lot of run plays and a lot of screens. So I don't know how good Malik Willis can do with not having no weapons. Because the Packers is a team that didn't have no high receiver, like no number one receiver, but every receiver was capable of playing a role.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that too. And I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what the Dolphins is doing at this point. I mean, they signed Malik Willis. That was kind of a good sign because Malik Willis was like one of the best quarterbacks coming out of the free agency, like in the starter of the free agency. And the thought of not him having Waddle was kind of weird. You know what I mean? But it all depends on what the Dolphins think. Maybe they're trying to get enough picks so they can build around Malik for the future. You know what I mean? Because they do got a lot of picks. The Dolphins do got a lot of picks. So they probably just preparing for the future because they probably look at Malik and see him as the future. That's why they
Mhm.
let go of Tua. You know what I'm saying? And then for Waddle to go to Denver, I ain't gonna lie. I think Waddle's in a phenomenal, excuse me, in a phenomenal position. I feel like he's in a phenomenal situation with a successful team that just went to the AFC Championship. In my opinion, they could have went to the Super Bowl, but both Knicks got hurt. Uh, but um, but yeah, he's in a perfect situation. Got the number one defense in the league. Um, with Sutton in the crew, just re-signed Dopkins, the running back. J.K. Dobson's and him and Bo Nix, I think they can be a really force in the AFC.
Yeah. Just to go back to the Dolphins, I do got a hot take that they will tank this season. They will tank and get Jeremiah Smith. That's my hot take. And
They
don't
will
don't forget
take.
I said it. I said it here. I said it here first.
You hear him, right? You hear him, y'all. He said they will tank.
They're gonna tank
Okay,
and they're gonna get Jeremiah Smith.
okay, okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, next year's draft class is a pretty nice draft class. It's a pretty
Hmm.
nice draft class, better than this year. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, yeah. So you saying they gonna tank? So you mean like they gonna have the worst
Yeah, they
like
they will
worst
have the worst.
worst
They're gonna have the
worst
worst
record in
record.
the season?
They will have the worst record.
Mm, mm. He said, "Well, the Titans have a winning season with quarterback Cam Ward." Mm, mm.
I definitely think it's possible to have a winning season with Cam Ward. I feel like Cam Ward played good last season.
I
Hey,
think that.
a lot of people don't talk about it, but he did play good last season.
Yeah,
I
I think you
think
got define winning season. Like define winning season through my eyes. Entertainment. Define it. Like you talking about like winning a playoff game, winning two playoff games, going to the bowl. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like a winning season is making it to the playoffs.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
I'm like
what's the division? Hold up real quick. What's in the division?
Titans is in the division with. Yeah, you gotta check your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm cracking up.
cause I can't remember if
Oh,
they
why?
with the Broncos or not.
Oh, they in the AFC South. They with the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Houston Texans, the Colts, and then it's them. Hmm. Um.
They could, yeah, I could they could win that division. I'm not gonna lie. They could win that division. Before I would have said Jacksonville, but ETN is not on that team no more. Colts don't have Michael Pittman no more. And who was that last team you said?
I said Houston. I said Houston.
Houston.
The Colts and Jacksonville. That's it.
Yeah, I mean Houston. I feel like it's still gonna be good. That's
Yeah.
the one team that's gonna still be good. But I think the Titans do have a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I do. The only thing with the Titans, I don't know if they built this offseason around that line. I don't know if they built their lineup or not.
Yeah. I mean, they did trade one of their lines though, one of their linemen. So, I mean, mm, I mean, Cam Ward. I mean, it's 1 year. I mean, in the beginning, he was kind of, you know, kind of trash. But I think over time, he started to see kind of who he could be and who he could become. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty hard. I think Houston. Houston got a crazy defense. They got a
Mhm.
crazy defense, and I'm not going to shut out C.J. Stroud yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. Yes, yes. We just talking about C.J. Stroud. Yeah, we just talking about him right now. So like, yeah, I'm. I'm not going to like shut C.J. Stroud out or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence. I mean, you saw what he did without what's his name? Oh, Travis Hunter. Yeah, Travis Hunter.
Mhm.
So imagine what he doing with him. He just came back from injury.
That is true. That is true for sure.
I mean, oh, will Houston will make a comeback to the top this season? That's possible. It's possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. And I think people be forgetting that Tank Dell coming back too. And I think Tank Dell is gonna come back and do what he was doing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I definitely is I definitely they can make a comeback. I definitely mean they can come back. They have the team to do it. I mean, they took our guy Reed Blankenship. So I mean, you know what I mean. But I mean, here or there. I mean, even without they got him, they were still a great defense, and they got a good offense as well. And C.J. Stroud, I still believe that he can be that guy that can be on the top of the AFC, even though the AFC is kind of pretty crazy right now. Yeah, yeah, that's what I think about it. Also, we gotta talk about um what transpired. Um, you know, with the Baltimore Ravens, them getting Trey Henderson. You know what I mean? I think that can be a plus for them.
And
Uh,
I think that's a plus for them what the Ravens did. But the only downfall is
yeah,
they wasted so much time with the whole Max Crosby that they lost a lot of players.
yeah,
That is one bad thing. They lost a full bed. Patrick Ricard. They lost Isaiah Likely.
hmm
So those are pieces and I think they lost pieces on their defense too. But I can't really remember the name. I know they lost one of their corners, but
mm,
I do think the addition of Trey Henderson can it's going to be big for sure because that Ravens defense is always good. They always good. So
yeah. Yeah, the Ravens defense is good. Oh yeah, to piggyback what you said about Isaiah Likely. Yeah, I was thinking about Isaiah Likely and him, the fact that he left Baltimore to go to the Giants.
Hmm.
You think about that, bro. The Giants, bro. Gotta
Yeah,
get
I
the guy
mean,
Jackson. Yeah.
I think he wanted to go back with his coach. You know, he John Harbaugh, and then the Giants is a young offense. It's a
Yeah.
young offense that was making plays last season without Malik Neighbors. So imagine them getting Malik Neighbors back. You got Cam Scatterbu, Isaiah Likely, Jackson Dart is a dual threat.
Yeah.
I think they Giants is up to something with their offense. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. I do believe that, the move that they were making, getting that wide receiver from what was Chicago, forgot his name, for free agency, but got him, Isaiah Likely, got Cam Scatterable, Malik Neighbors coming back.
I think talking about Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, him during that movie. Yeah, so yeah, about him. Also, Cam Scatterable, and they got a good, defensive line. Now, I ain't gonna say good; they got a great defensive line.
They do.
Uh, the only thing that kind of concerns me with them is their secondary. That's the only thing that kind of concerns me is their secondary. But I mean, because their secondary is not that great. Uh, uh, but I mean, in general, like they got a squad. I mean, you saw what Jackson Dart was capable of doing last year. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that NFC, and then also, Dallas re-signing with franchise tagging uh, George Pickens, which I think is going to be a huge mistake. The franchise him instead of paying him, but yeah, to keep him, and then Washington was making moves too, so like it's going to be a tough NFC East. It
Hmm.
definitely will. It definitely will. You think about that, bro? You think it's gonna be a tough
Yeah.
season?
Every team has made big moves. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Uh, I think the Giants got their linebacker Tremaine Edmonds too to add
Mm-hmm.
to that defense. So even if the Giants secondary is not the best,
Yeah.
I feel like the players they got in the box can make an impact, which can make it easier for those players that's playing in the secondary.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you definitely is right. Um, yeah. Also, and we talking about the NFCs, but we also got talk about the NFC. About um about the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah,
49ers.
yeah. 49ers, they making a lot of moves, especially at that receiver position.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, and you got Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
I feel like Mike Evans is always a reliable target. That's somebody that you don't really got to worry about when it comes to drops.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing that you can really bring up is his health. Is he going to be good? But if he's good, he's going to make that catch.
Oh yeah.
Between between him, you got George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey is always going to be a number one threat.
Mm-hmm.
So and then you just throw in a guy like Christian Kirk who can be that number two.
Mm-hmm.
And then they still got Ricky Purcell. So they can do a lot of things on their offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they really can do a lot of things on their offense. Really can really stretch the field up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that. What I mean, yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, the thing that's going to be a little question mark is the fact that they lost a with defensive coordinator.
Hmm.
Yeah, to the Titans. Yeah, he went to the Titans to be a head coach for Robert. So I think that may be another challenge for them. But I think they still gonna be good regardless. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you was talking about, with Christian Kirk and with Mike Evans. When Mike Evans is healthy, man, that boy, something special. I'm telling you, that boy, something special. And so, I mean, but then also you gotta take consideration is that will Brock Purdy stay healthy? That's the number one question. You know what I'm saying? You can have all these targets in there, have all these weapons, but if you ain't healthy, you can't use them. So I mean, like I said before, I mean, I think Brock Purdy, is a good wide receiver, a good quarterback. That's a good quarterback. But he got to go out there and prove it, and he got to get the job done. And he got the team to do it. He got the team to do it. You know what I mean? He got the team to do it, but it ain't gonna be easy because you gotta look at Chicago. Look at Chicago. Look at the Rams. Look at the Eagles that just made an upgrade. The Eagles ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? So like, who else? Like in the NFC, that's kind of crazy. That can make some noise. Like,
So
yeah,
I mean, so it's a good amount of teams that can make noise. But I do think the 49ers is one of those teams, and we do got to face them this year too. So
so the 49ers.
yeah, we
Oh yeah.
we we will see the 49ers this year. We will see what they are about.
Oh yeah. I want to see him. You know, we want our revenge on that one.
Mhm.
That first round exit was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, then they got their linebacker back and Dre Greenlaw. So
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's going to play a big role too. And even with them losing a defensive coordinator, they got their defensive captain and Fred Warner, who's practically you could just say he's calling all the plays out there. So I
Mm,
don't really think the defense is going to miss too much of a step, but I think they're going to be cool.
yeah. I mean, yeah. You're right, bro. I think yeah, they definitely gonna be up there in top tier talking about like coming out of the NFC. Like you talking about the 49ers, the Rams, uh Carolina. Yeah, that could be another team.
Mhm.
That definitely can be another team. You know what I mean? Them, re-signing um um Jalen Phillips. You know what I mean? To have a pass rusher. They defense was already good. They just turning from good to great just now. They offense is nice, but the question mark is Bryce Young. Can he, uh, get it done in crucial moments and stuff like that. When it matters the most. Same thing. And then also the Minnesota Vikings.
Mhm.
Minnesota Vikings. We been good
But
there, bro. With that
I,
Kyler
I
Murray.
like the Kyler Murray move. Kyler Murray is a quarterback like people are not high on because he hasn't probably shown that he's really focused on being a quarterback. He's been more into the game than being a quarterback.
Right.
But the one thing about Kyler Murray is he can make plays. His scrambling ability is probably top three in the NFL. When it comes to just being a scrambling quarterback, he has to be top three. So his ability to extend the play, you got a receiver in Justin Jefferson who thrives on getting open.
Yeah.
That could be a dangerous duo right there.
Yeah.
And then don't even forget about Jordan Addison. So you Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson, in my opinion, are top five duo.
Right.
So just Kyler Murray's scrambling ability, where you got to really focus on containing him, and then you trying to contain the receivers. You can't do that, but for so long.
Yeah, you're right though. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? Unless you got the defense and you coach well. You know what I mean? But oh wow, we just got word. I just got word and alert that the Eagles just made a trade. Yep. Oh yeah, just made a trade. The Eagles just made a trade to get the quarterback Andy Dalton for an exchange for a 7th round pick of 2027. What do you think about that move?
And
Getting
Andy
Andy Dalton.
Dalton, Andy Dalton for a 7th round pick.
And what
I
did
think I think we did need a third veteran quarterback on this team.
yeah,
I do think we needed a veteran quarterback on this team because behind Jalen Hurts was Tanner McKee. I do think this also puts a stop with the us trading or not trading, but us drafting a quarterback in a high round. I know a lot of people was talking about the quarterback Pavia.
yeah,
I don't think we're gonna get him now. So I think I like this move. I like this
yeah,
move. Someone that Jalen can ask questions. Someone that's been through it all.
yeah.
It's a good move.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I just looked at it. Yeah, just getting breaking news on my phone. Yeah, what I think about this trade, man. Yep, that's what I was getting to say. My man was just on it. I mean, yeah, I think Tanner might be leaving. I think this move definitely gonna make Tanner leave. Uh, yeah. Cause how many quarterback room they got? They got Hurts,
It's three.
Tanner. It's
It's
three.
three. Yeah,
What's the other one?
Andy.
Oh,
It's
so
only
what?
three.
Wait, what about the bull? What about the bull, Kyler?
He going.
Okay. Oh, okay. So there's three then. So, um, well then, I mean, Tanner don't have to be gone.
Yeah,
No,
I can't see Tanner being gone.
he's somebody he
I,
gone.
I, I'm gonna say this: if Tanner is gone, we're drafting a quarterback. We had to have three quarterbacks on the roster. So if
Yeah,
he's going, then we will be drafting a quarterback.
but the problem is there ain't no really good quarterbacks coming out the draft.
Don't matter. I'm trying to tell you, if we draft somebody like the boy Pavia, there will be conversations.
Mm,
Drafting Pavia is like drafting Shador. It's like draft as far as name wise. I think Shador is more talented, but when it comes to name wise and the controversy of him being a Heisman runner up and him having that type of swag, it
yeah,
would cause a controversy. I feel like Tanner McKee is a cool backup. He don't causes no controversy. I mean, of course, you have those times where people say McKee should be starting, but realistically, we all know that McKee is a backup.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But that doesn't mean that his stock as a backup can be a nice, good leverage for Philly. Like, you know what I mean? Now, they probably won't. They say, all right. Hypothetically, they explored the trade Tanner McKee. Hypothetically, all right. So, what do you think that they're gonna be able to get, like, for an exchange from Ty, like a second
No,
rounder?
no,
I know they ain't getting no first.
they're not getting a first, a second, a third, a fourth, or a fifth.
Oh no,
Tanner Tanner McKee is not starting on no NFL roster. That's just
I,
being
Well, the Jets was trying to get him.
he's not starting over nobody on the Jets.
Uh,
No,
I mean,
I'm
I
I'm
don't.
just
I don't see him as a starter. I don't see him as a starter. I mean, let's get that. I don't see him as a starter. He said, "I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true."
then tell me a
Hmm.
team that you think he could start on.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, the
Jets
Jets.
Jets. The only thing with the thing with the Jets is going to draft the quarterback. That's the only thing with the Jets. That's why I don't think he would start on the Jets.
I mean, yeah. But before all that done, but you gotta remember, before all that happened, they was trying to get Tanner like heavily. They was trying to get Tanner. Yeah, no, not the Raiders. No, not the Raiders. They about to get that number one guy that just won the national championship. I don't think the Raiders. You think? No, I don't think the Raiders. Probably, but Tanner is not a bad quarterback. Like
No,
Tanner's not a
he's
bad
not.
quarterback. You know what I mean? I do think that. I think. I think that game against Washington, definitely decreased his value tremendously because you know what I mean. Even though if you don't Steelers, mm, that they do need a quarterback. They they
I,
need a quarterback.
I don't know about the Steelers either.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people sleep on Will Howard.
yeah. Steelers was making moves this whole all season, well, free agency,
Yeah,
and I mean, I don't think that he can be that type of guy though.
I disagree. I think
Yeah,
Will Howard was best when he had superstars around him. That's exactly what the Steelers just did.
mm,
He's
mm.
surrounded with nobody but superstars. Michael Pittman, DK Metcalf.
Yeah, you say they both on the same level. Mm.
They might be. I give him that. But why trade for somebody if you got somebody that's already on the same level?
Yeah, you're right though. But I mean, you see what Tanner did when Hurts got hurt and he had AJ Brown and all of them. He was looking like a star,
You right. How many games has Tanner McKee started?
like 3, 4.
Anybody can look like a star in 3 games. That's just the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you had
you're
me.
right. Yeah, you're
Tanner
right.
McKee. Tanner McKee's been in the league for 4 years, and he's only started. We seen him start 3 games. Anybody can look like the guy.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. But but quarterbacks can fold, under pressure though. He said, "Well, Howard is not the guy." What he said? How would you start it? Mm, I mean, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. His best shot is to bring back Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I agree. I think their best bet is to bring back Aaron Rodgers.
That's their
I
best
agree.
bet. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna win the championship. I ain't saying all that. You know what I mean? I ain't saying all that, but I'm saying like you need somebody experienced and stuff like that, especially when you go in the AFC, like it's put in the AFC. I mean, because the AFC is pretty nice, But he said how you would start it with no games though.
Hmm. No, A-Rod do need to retire. He need to retire too. But I do think that's their best bet. It's either Will Howard or you gotta go young no matter what with the Steelers for real for real.
Yeah, he said he need to retire with his. I mean, yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers' time is up though. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean at the same time, like he's shown that he still got it. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you still got it, still showcase it. I mean, look at what Tom Brady did. You know what I'm saying? Like boy was playing till he was like for what 43. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he Tom Brady, but I'm just trying to make like a point that that even when you're 40 something, you still can ball. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, it is time. It is time to time for a change. That's why I feel like Will Howard is gonna. Will Howard, no matter if we think he's the guy or not, he's gonna have to be the guy because if I'm not mistaken, Will Howard was drafted in like round 3 or 4, so he's gonna have to be the guy.
mm, he
Yeah,
said
time.
Tom Brady was different. Yeah, I'm just comparing the ages, brother. Comparing the ages, comparing the ages. That's all. That's all. Just comparing the ages. That's it. They not on the same level. I know they ain't on the same level. I know that. We all know that. We all know that. But I mean, yeah, he gonna have to step up. You're right. I think that the Howard definitely gonna have to step up. He gonna have to step up, and if he don't, then you know, they got to move on.
Yeah, I mean, only other quarterback out there that I don't think is on the team still is Russell Wilson.
Oh Lord, don't get me started
So,
about him.
so if you can, it's the only other
That
quarterback that's
man
out
need
there.
to retire. That man need to retire.
That's the only other quarterback I can see going to that team.
Yeah, you better call Phillip Rivers back.
Mhm.
I'll take him over Russ any day. Because Russ is terrible, bro. Oh my God. Like, that's crazy. Oh man, but yeah, you're right though, man. Yeah, and then like Shador, you know what I mean? I think Shador gonna have a nice season this year. He gonna have a nice, pretty season this year. I don't think he gonna win the division, but yeah.
I can.
We said no. Russ just misunderstood. He still can ball.
Yeah, I
Mm,
think he could ball with the Steelers. I'm not gonna lie. He already got that chemistry with DK too. So I think he could ball with the Steelers.
I mean, uh, man,
You you put him on a team with people that actually have his back. Cause the last couple of teams they ain't have his back for real.
well, Denver had his back.
Yeah, for a certain extent, his coach ain't have his back.
I mean, well.
Sean Payton didn't have his back. He hated him. To be honest.
Yeah, you right. He
Yeah,
did.
so
No cap. But I mean, I don't know. I think Russ is is waste. Like I don't think he got it no more, man. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like you know what I mean. He probably can make a couple plays here and there and stuff like that. But when you really need him to do what he need to do, like he probably can like one game start go crazy or something like that, and then next game he could be all corny. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
he's
could.
trying. Yeah,
But one thing about Russ is Russ get wins.
yeah.
So
Uh, what he was saying? What did he say, Sean?
said when he was with the Steelers, the offensive play caller sucked, and the Broncos did not like his character.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's true.
what character was that?
They
Yeah,
didn't like
I
my
say.
man was a laid back, laid back with a I don't know. They just didn't like him. I don't know why he didn't like his character because Russ is really a laid back guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think Russell. I mean, when you come down to it, I mean, Russell is going to come. He's going to go down as a bona fide Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
Now,
Hugh
um,
Muhammad, what's up?
yo, what's going on? It's good that you have you here, bro. It's good to have you here. Make sure you comment, subscribe, bro, if you haven't. But yeah, though. But yeah, share it to somebody, bro. Share this video to somebody. But yeah, though. I'm just saying though, like, yeah, I mean, he gonna eventually be, you know, be a Hall of Famer. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know about no first ballot, but you know, I don't know. I think the more that he plays, the more that he, not gonna be like it don't look good for him. It really don't look good for him. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Only time will tell.
yeah, yeah. Only time will tell. Oh yeah, I would. Oh yeah, I just got it. What talking about? We was talking about let's talking about what is the word and what is the word. We not only just talking about football, we also want to talk about a little bit of boxing. So it's been reported that Javante Davis supposed to come back
Mm.
fighting, bro, in June actually. And according to the people in his camp, they said that he wants the rematch for Lamont, right?
Okay, well, Lamont.
Yeah, he want Lamont. What's your thoughts about that?
Lamont's gonna get knocked out. Lamont is gonna get knocked out. See the thing. See, cause I'm a real
We
team.
might hold it. Time out. Hold up. We might have to put a short video on that one.
Yeah,
That's a strong prediction, bro. Why?
bro. I'm a Tank fan, bro. See, and the thing is, bro, that fight with Lamont, bro, you could see Tank was really playing around. Tank is never nice with people. He was being all nice and buddy with Lamont Roach, which is why it ended up being a drug. I guarantee after that fight when Lamont Roach was talking all on Twitter
Yeah.
saying that he got cheated, which he might have. Lamont probably did win that fight. Saying all that, Tank is not gonna play around him now. Tank is not gonna play around with him. I
Mm.
guarantee it.
Well, I do believe Tank gonna win. I do believe Tank will knock him out. So I mean, so if the fight does happen and he knock him out, what's kind of your prediction on the round that he'll get knocked out?
Mm. See, I would have said round four, but I don't Tank
Eh,
been have he been doing his having his problems, so I give it round eight.
well, that's
Round eight.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think round eight. You gotta understand this too. Ever since that fight with Tank, Lamont Roach has had nothing but draws. Every fight that he has had since then
Right.
has been a draw. He hasn't won no fights.
Mm. We wonder why.
Trying to tell you, Tank is coming to knock him up.
Mm.
He's coming to knock him up. I guarantee it.
Oh wow. Nah, that's a strong prediction right there. I
Yep.
mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. The boxing is kind of getting a little wild right now, a little bit. With the possibly bringing back, Earl Spence and then Floyd coming back. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We think about Floyd and about to fight Manny Pacquiao later on this year. We think about that.
I mean, it's cool, but it's like sometimes I feel like some people just gotta just give it up. Sometimes, like
Yeah,
I feel like Floyd has already stamped his legacy in boxing, so it's really no reason for him having to come back. But I mean, it's good entertainment for us.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's good boxing. I'm glad he's not coming back fighting like Mike Tyson. He's actually fighting like someone that's really in his weight class.
I know he's supposed to fight Mike Tyson.
No, he's supposed to, but hopefully it doesn't happen.
I know it's gonna happen. I know- it's,
hopefully,
it's gonna happen.
hopefully, I
It's
don't
gonna
know
happen.
like
I
us the
mean,
people, we the people don't want to see that.
I, I mean, ain't gonna be no real fight. You know what I mean? If that's what you mean, I mean, it's just an exhibition, but
We don't want
it's
to see
gonna
that.
happen.
We don't want to see that. I don't need to see Mike Tyson in the ring no more.
Yeah, right. We already had enough for with Jake Paul and all
Yeah,
that. That was crazy.
I just seen Mike fight Jake Paul. I just seen him fight Holyfield. I'm tired of seeing I'm tired of seeing Mike fight. I understand he still got it, but we come on, give it just have a seat.
He should just have a seat. I don't know. He probably need the money.
Yeah, he might. I doubt it though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, with Mayweather, I still, yeah, yeah, to piggyback what you were saying, I think Mayweather is a phenomenal fighter. You know, he's gonna go down as the one of the greatest fighters that ever fought, fight the game and everything. But yeah, you're right. You know, sometimes you just gotta know when to hang it up, and you know, unless it's some problems that we don't know about, that's all that to him. That's a whole different conversation. Um, but like. But in general, you know, I think all this is just a money grab. It's just a money grab. You know what I mean? He's 50 years old. Well, yeah, he's 50, about 50 years old. I mean, he's still in shape. I mean, he's not at shape like he was, but he's a little, you know, fit or whatever. And, you know, he knows that, you know, that he don't have to do a whole lot, basically. You know what I mean? You know, just a little tap here and there, have a little play time, and get a good easy with 60 million. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's really just easy money, and that's probably the way you know he looks at it. You know, when it comes to fights like this, you know what I mean?
Right.
I think him coming out of retirement. I mean, it's exciting for us as boxing fans because like you know, I mean that's Floyd. You know what I'm saying? That's Floyd. Like you know, whenever he comes, he gonna bring out a show. But I mean, we don't expect him to be like what he was 20 years ago. Of course not. But I mean, it's always good to see, you know, him like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, for sure. He is one of the greatest. That's why I don't see the reason for him to come back. Besides the entertainment, he's already rich. He's already stamped as one of the, or if not one of, but the best in the world. So I
right.
was like, sometimes I just feel like you don't need to see that.
Yeah, you're right though. Yeah, you're
You
right
know?
though.
That's like Shaquille O'Neal. I would love to see Shaquille O'Neal play basketball, but I don't need to see him play basketball. And then you got to also think that the younger generation, there's a lot of people of the younger generation who's never seen Floyd fight.
Yeah,
So now, like you said, he's not going to be him from 20 years ago.
right.
So now they can already see uh, the old Floyd.
Yeah,
Who could still possibly be good. It could be like Brian playing at this age now. It could be just like that.
right.
But Brian's playing against other young people. Ed Pacquiao is not. He's not young.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. He's not what he used to be. He definitely not what he used to be.
Yeah.
I think it's all just entertainment, but I mean, we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see.
Mhm.
I mean, he might give us a good show that we
Yeah.
probably didn't expect. You know what I mean? What else you What else is the word, Sean? What else is the word?
Um. I know you wanted to talk basketball a little bit. We can let's talk basketball.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right. You was talking about Shaquille O'Neal, so you had to piggyback to the NBA.
Yeah. Who you think is winning the finals this year?
Well, I already told the people it's OKC. Uh, uh well, mm, now that I don't know.
Mm.
Now that I don't know. I know who's going to make it to the final two. Now that I don't know. Um, I think with OKC, I think it's gonna be OKC and the Boston Celtics. I think when Tatum came back, it changed the whole dynamic of the Celtics. Which, by the way, you know, I gotta commend Jalen Brown. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I really thought that he was not the guy to take up the reign while he was hurt. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I thought they was gonna be like one of the last place in the conference. I thought they was gonna be trash. I thought they was gonna be terrible. I'm not even gonna hold you, but the fact that not only that, he's one of the right now talking about the MVP supposed to be MVP finalists.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? He's been really killing it. I never kind of pictured him as the a guy that can run a franchise. You know what I mean? Like can be a face of a franchise. I never pictured Brown like that. I pictured him as like a piece to
Hmm.
a franchise. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
never really the face. But yeah, Brown really surprised me, and the fact that they stayed this whole time in the second seed in the Eastern Conference has been mind blowing to me. I'm not gonna hold it, be mind blowing. And then when you came back, when Jason Tatum came back, you know I don't really like the the Boston Celtics, but I gotta speak the truth. We gotta be real because this is the real. But but when he came back, it changed a whole nother element for that team. You know what I mean? You can tell that team is more um, energized, explosive. You know what I mean? Ready to dominate their opponents. You know what I mean? Like Tatum is really coming back with a vengeance for real, for real. And
Hmm.
so like, and then you can't dismiss OKC. I mean, when they're all healthy, who can beat them? They're really like a really they're not the champs for no accident. You know what I mean? They're not a champs for no accident. And so, I feel like it's gonna be a battle. Um, when it comes like the Eastern Conference Finals, I think it's probably gonna be between I think it's gonna Boston gonna be there, but I think it's gonna be between Cleveland or Detroit. With the Western Conference, I think Wemiana gonna have a nice playoff run. I think he gonna go to the Western Conference Finals. You know,
Okay.
I think so. What do you think about that, bro?
Oh well, I do think OKC is going to win the whole thing.
Back to
I
back.
think, yeah, I think OKC just too talented and their chemistry is off the roof.
Yeah.
Ever like you could just see like they really enjoy playing basketball with each other.
Hmm.
That's just the one thing about OKC that I love seeing. So I do think OKC is going to win. I have no respect for the Celtics. I have no respect for the Celtics fans. So if you're a Celtics fan, I
You
don't
gotta
respect
speak
you.
real, bro. You gotta speak real.
That's my real. That's, that's my rule. I don't respect the Celtics. Now as far
I don't
as
like I don't like the Celtics either, but you gotta tell the truth.
no, I,
Like,
I don't I don't I don't like I strongly dislike the Celtics. Like I strongly dislike the Celtics. The thing is this. When it comes to the Eastern Conference, I was gonna be real. Anybody can really come up on top. I told you, like,
you're right.
if the
You
Sixers
absolutely
are
right.
healthy, if the
Oh Lord, here
Sixers
we go again.
if the Sixers are healthy,
Here we go
the
again.
Sixers have a chance. The Sixers, I guarantee you, if the Sixers are healthy, they're gonna win that playing game, and they're gonna go against Detroit.
Listen here, people. Listen here, people. So for those of you that don't know Sean pretty well, Sean loves Die Hard, the 76ers, okay? Like it's nothing you can't tell him. Like like when it comes to him with his Sixers, it's like him with a Cowboy fan. It's
No,
like so
no,
based on reality. Like, they
no.
gonna win the championship, and you know that darn well they're not gonna win nothing.
I'm just saying, realistically, they're not going to win a championship. I don't think the Sixers is going to win a championship.
Okay.
That's realistically.
Okay, all
But
right.
I'm saying hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
if they go into the playoffs healthy, I give them a fighting chance against the Pistons. I do give them a fighting chance against the Pistons if they're healthy.
Do you think they win?
I don't know if they'll win, but I do think it'll go the distance.
Like seven?
Yes. And that's only if healthy. Only if healthy. And I know that's a big if. It's a big hypothetical. But only if healthy,
All
that
right.
game can go to game 7.
All right, because I'm trying to visualize it now. I mean, as if they healthy, they
Mm-hmm.
all healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think they can beat Detroit. I think
Yeah.
they can. The only reason why I say they can is all wrapped up because of Joel Embiid. If
Yeah.
Joel Embiid can really be that dominant guy, because there's nobody in Detroit that can literally stop Joel. It's nobody.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally nobody. So if Joel put that like that domination on and really start like dominating them, I can see them winning. I can see
Mhm.
them winning that joint. But I mean, he lost a few steps. So I mean, we had to come grasp the reality that he ain't what he used to be. It's all right.
He might not be who he used to be, but I'm just thinking a healthy Sixers team. Tyrese Maxey is the man on this team.
You're that's right.
V-
You're absolutely right.
VJ steps up in big games.
You're absolutely right. They two to the face.
And the last time we seen Paul George, he went off. That's just the truth. the last time, no matter what the reason it is, the last time we seen Paul George, he went off. So I'm just saying, a healthy, they healthy. Anything's possible. Now, I don't think that the Sixers can beat the Celtics. I don't think that.
I
I don't,
mean,
I don't
let
think it can.
we'll say this: if in the playoffs, Paul George dropped 35, they gonna bench him, and they not gonna win.
Don't worry. All the stuff that Paul George was doing, he's healthy now. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've had my talks with him. He's good.
You had to talk with him.
Yeah, I had my talks with him.
You had to talk with him.
I had to let PG know what the word is, and he understands.
You
he
had to let
knows.
him know what the word was, bro.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, I hope he know, because if he don't know the word, they gonna send him down.
Oh, don't worry. But yeah,
Nah.
overall, OKC is my team that's gonna win it all. And
So
Jared McCain. I wish we never let Jared McCain go, but Jared McCain's been balling.
that was a huge mistake by the 76ers. A huge, major mistake by the 76ers. But then, I'm not surprised because the Sixers front office, they don't know how to lead. So, but
Yeah. I got mixed feelings about that because I do think it was a huge mistake, but I also don't think that we would have used him right. I don't think we would have used him
the
like the way
right way.
OKC. Yeah, the way OKC is using him, like they're really utilizing him to be the best of his showcase his potential. But I don't think we really showcase his best potential.
Mm,
My
mm.
we had too many guards on the team, and Jared McCain we made him more of a I don't know. It wasn't the same, you know.
So basically, what you're saying is it just wasn't a fit for McLean.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say it wasn't a fit because McCain had good games with the Sixers, but it is not how it was with the Thunder. Even McCain said like the plays he was doing with the center, he ain't never get to do that with the Sixers.
Mm.
So he just happy being able to do things like that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, when I think about it, yeah, probably he just needed a change of scenery
Mhm.
because even though it was pretty fast, because he been with the Sixers for what, like 2 years.
Well, 1 year,
One, oh wow, 1 year. And I
second
mean,
year.
you probably, yeah, he probably wasn't going to grasp his full potential. And then on top of that, you draft VJ Edgecombe, and
Mhm.
so that I kind of like it probably hindered his him to showcase his true potential on the basketball court. Then you had Grimes, then you had Paul George, and you had too many guards. So it was kind of like too many guys that was up like on the plate, and he was kind of like in the back burner. So I
Mhm.
kind of see that. I kind of see that. I definitely can see that. So, but I mean, at the same time, I also could have seen him as a security blanket.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I could have, you know what I mean? He could have kept it, could have came in handy for the 76ers. Meaning like, say if like something happened like to like a guard or something like that, like like Maxi or something like that, or VJ, he could have stepped up to the plate. You know what I mean?
He could have, but he wouldn't have started. For him to start, both VJ and Tyrese would have to be hurt because next guy up is Quentin Grimes. That's just the truth. No matter what, Quentin Grimes is gonna be the next guy up. We paid him, he's gonna be next up. And then with Jared coming off the injury, I don't know how much confidence we had in him. especially because we sent him to the G League to get his shot back and all that.
Yeah.
I don't know how confident we was in Gerald McCain, but I know OKC is confident in him, and it's showing.
Oh yeah, it's definitely showing. It probably just wasn't. It probably just wasn't the right um place for him.
Mm.
This probably wasn't the right place for him. It was probably or it probably was just right place, wrong time.
Yeah, I can't even say that because when he was with us, he was getting ready to be rookie of the year before he got hurt.
Right.
So I think it
Right.
was the right place for him. I think it's just the injury just slowed him down for us, and I
Yeah.
don't think we was able to just use him right after getting VJ. We
It
couldn't
was
use
over
him.
after that. Yeah. At the VJ was over after that.
Yeah,
So I mean, so in your prediction, who you think gonna go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and who you think gonna go to the Western Conference Finals?
I could see the Celtics going.
To the Eastern Conference. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I could see Celtics winning the whole Eastern Conference. I
You
I could
said the
I could see
Sixers.
I could see the Celtics winning the whole thing, but that's only assuming that the Sixers lose.
Yeah, Sixers
If
definitely are
that's
dangerous.
like
I
back
mean,
back to the
Celtics are definitely
hypotheticals.
dangerous.
If
Yeah.
the Cause I do think the Sixers can beat the Patriots. I mean, I said the Patriots. I do think the Sixers could beat the Detroit. They can beat the Pistons. I'm not gonna
If
lie.
they
I do.
healthy,
Yeah, a healthy
they
Sixers
fully
can
healthy.
healthy
Like,
Sixers can beat Detroit.
you said, watch out for the Hornets. Uh, I
Hmm.
don't know. They ain't no really no threat.
Detroit is cold though. I'm not gonna lie. I do like before all of this. I did think Detroit was gonna win the whole thing. So if let's just say the Sixers win the play-in and then Detroit beat the Sixers, I think Eastern Conference Final is gonna be Detroit and the Celtics. I do
Detroit,
think that.
Detroit and the Celtics.
Yeah.
You don't think it'll be the Cavaliers?
Nah.
You said
Cavaliers is
they
good.
ain't
I
no
feel like
threat yet.
Cavaliers is good.
But
Yeah.
then I can't trust James Harden. I mean, I just can't. You know what I mean? They tough, no doubt about it. They tough, but I just can't trust James Harden when it matters the most. You just can't. It's just proven time and time again. He folds. He folds.
Yeah, but then I seen Max Struess came back too. And Max Struess was cooking when I seen him.
Says if Davian Mitchell could go on demon time, would be more dangerous. All right, but that's just him though. James Harden got to help him out. You know what I mean? Like you going up against the Celtics, they got a 1-2 punch. Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum and Derek White. You know what I mean? Yeah. Donovan Mitchell, he's phenomenal.
Hmm.
No doubt about it. I mean, he's phenomenal. I'm not gonna hold you. I think if you put him in crucial situation, I believe he's gonna be able to deliver. I truly believe that. But in general, like Mitchell need to get help from Harden. That's why he's there.
Yeah, I mean, if you are like that, I think that is all you need is one. I do agree with that because you did see Kawhi take that Raptors team to the finals and win. So
Oh, Kawhi.
yeah, so if you like that, all you need is one. You just need your role players to play their role. But the only thing with that is, I do think Jalen Brown is playing his best basketball right now.
Yeah, he does.
Um, D. Mitch would have to outplay Jalen Brown.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take one, but then what happens if you make it and you go up against a Western Conference Final team like the OKC Thunder? You're gonna need your whole team to beat them. It can't be just one guy. You feel me? Like them or the San Antonio Spurs or who else in the Western Conference that can be a threat? Uh,
West said San Antonio, Detroit. I mean,
oh,
Thunder.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, Denver playoff Jamal.
Playoff Jamal. I mean, yeah, yeah, be playoff Jamal. Who else? The Rockets. Rockets can be a threat. They can be. They can be. But,
Hmm.
but yeah, this what it says. No, one baller can destroy anything. Don't let them fool you. It's not easy. You believe that, Sean? You believe in that?
And say one baller can destroy anything. Don't let them fool you. It's easier with a full team, but one superstar is all you need. I do believe that.
I only
One,
believe
one.
that it was Victor Wembanyama.
Wait, one. I, I'm not gonna say one. I think two superstars because I think this is a league where every team has two superstars now.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. You got to have two superstars.
I think two, but you don't need. I think one superstar can do a lot though.
Yeah, you right. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I should not put this team in the conversation, but we gotta talk about them because they've been making a little bit of noise. It's the Lakers.
Said the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean they're the three seed. They're 41 and 26 in the conference. I mean I don't think they're gonna go far, but
Mhm.
look like they got their stuff together. You know, with they could be um I won't say a threat, but they can be somebody that can compete with one of those teams like San Antonio. You know what I mean? I don't think you'll get a whole lot from LeBron. You know what I mean from LeBron James, but Luca. Luca is Luca. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I do think the Lakers could. They got a chance too.
what to go where?
Them to make a playoff run. Luca
How
is
far?
Luca. Luca is Luca. LeBron is still Brian.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and then
I
you
mean,
still got Austin Reeves. They got a capable center.
because when you look at the conference, basically, it's the Thunder, Spurs, the Rockets, the Nuggets, Timberwolves, my team. Ant, shout out to you, boy. I love you. I'm a huge fan. Um, the Suns, the Clippers, and the Warriors. So 9 out of 10 if it's in the play-in, it'd be the Clippers and the Warriors that be in the play-in because they're the 8 to 9 seed, right?
Hmm.
So the winner, I guess the winner out of that will go face what the top seed.
Yeah, I think it's two playing games.
Oh, so it's gonna be it's gonna be the Clippers, the Warriors, then the Trailblazers, and then the Grizzlies.
Yep.
Because the Grizzlies is the 11th seed, the Blazers is the 10th, the Warriors is the ninth, the Clippers is the eighth, and the Suns are the seventh. Or it might be the Suns, the Clippers, the Warriors, the Blazers. That probably be
Yeah.
the two. Yeah, probably be the two. Yeah, because it's six teams, right? In the
Mhm.
first bracket. All right, cool. Yeah. So yeah. So hypothetically, Clippers beat the Suns in the playing. So now they gotta face either the second seed or the first, which is the
Mhm.
Thunder or the Spurs. Hypothetically, say if the Warriors win, right, and they beat the Trailblazers, which is possible, and they have to face the one behind that, whoever whoever took that high seed. They got to go back there low. So either way, Kawhi has been playing crazy. No, but yeah, Kawhi has been playing crazy. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it's like you just never know, you know. You just never know. It's kind of you just never know. Um, but I do think that when it's all said and done, the Thunder and Boston Celtics is going to win. It's going to go to the NBA Finals, and then my man say he was going to the Thunder. Thunder's going to go back to back, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, though, that's how I feel about the NBA. Will you let you guys tell me what y'all think about the NBA? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna um go to the NBA Finals? Who's gonna go and make it? What's your prediction for the 20 for the this year playoff run? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, let me know what's your thoughts and stuff. But yeah, though, uh, it was great. Yeah, but it was great having you guys on the show today. We appreciate all the love and the support, and keep building. I want you to keep on talking to people, share it, follow our social media platform and everything like that we got. Um, it's we're building together. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for another episode of uh, What's the Word Sports Podcast from Manny and your boy Deshaun. I was trying to get him back in, but it seems like that he can't get back in. Um, but yeah, we want to thank you for your support and continue to keep on supporting us. On our Instagram. Like this video, comment, you know what I mean, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe and push that notification button. Press that notification button to get notified of when we're gonna be live, when we're gonna be streaming, and also in the live chats. Everything that you need to know, everything that you want to hear, any topic that you want to listen to or you want us to discuss, we can definitely talk about it. We definitely can talk about it, and we're gonna talk about it. Period. You know what I'm saying? So, um, we want to thank you for your love and support, and continue to support us. Um, you know, and continue to support us, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our Instagram page, W_T_W pod. What's the word podcast on it. It'll give you us short videos of what we've been talking about throughout our episodes and stuff like that. Make sure you like, comment on all of them. Make sure you share them, and also, don't be afraid to tell us what you're thinking, how you feeling, and everything that you going need is right here on this podcast. And everything we're going to be talking about leading up to the NFL draft. We supposed to have something big planned on the NFL draft. And so I want to thank y'all for tuning in on this today episode. We appreciate it. We're gonna notify you. Just put that notify button on your YouTube, and you get everything that you need to know. Um, and what's in store and what's to come. We appreciate everybody, your love and support, and continue to love, support, and continue to support, and continue to come on in, and we growing. We growing each and every day. All right. This is Manny from the What's the Word Sports Podcast. You're listening to. Join another episode. Peace out, y'all. Blessings. Take care.